One got knocked down, he won't get up again. The other went knocked him down. One got knocked down, and now he's fucking dead. The other went knocked him out. Combo breaker!
It's said that mankind's finest day will be when animals are no longer confined to cages, and these two genius primates are the perfect example of that idea. Today, we have a battle between the intellectual primates with a primal rage deep inside of them. That's right, it's a battle between the scientists of Overwatch, Winston, versus the Beast, the brains of the X-Men. So let's start things off with Winston. It figures the first Overwatch character to have a fight is one of my least favorite heroes. But whatever, let's take a look at Winston. Winston is a genetically altered gorilla from the moon. Do I really need to say much more? Fine, okay, I'll elaborate a little bit more. He was raised and then joined and then later reinstated the Overwatch program. That's really all you need to know about him. Alright, so now that you're caught up, let's look at his power, skills, weapons, and techniques. Winston has superhuman characteristics such as speed, durability, and strength, and he's also a genius along with an expert marksman. So that's really it for powers, but let's look at his equipment. Winston carries around a large Tesla cannon as well as his jump pack and a force field generator. So now that we've seen his weapons, let's see what they're capable of. Winston's Tesla cannon is a short-range gun that shoots lightning as long as he holds down the trigger, and it auto-locks onto nearby targets and can even hit Tracer. The jump pack allows Winston to jump high into the air and cause shockwaves when he lands. His shield generator blocks all incoming damage from inside and outside, so no enemy projectiles can go through the barrier, and friendly fire can go through it. However, people can just walk straight through and attack the person within. Winston's strongest ability is his Primal Rage, where he fully heals and actually gains extra health, and has enhanced strength and rocket jumps. However, he can't use his gun or shield while in this form, and it can be triggered through anger or if his glasses are broken. Once it's over, though, he reverts back to normal with full health. So that's a pretty useful kind of healing ability. Alright, with that versatile toolset, he must have some pretty impressive feats. And you know what? You're right. Winston can smash holes in museum floors and was able to fight Doomfist, who said he is able to level a skyscraper thanks to his gauntlet, giving him large building levels of power. And on top of that, he can harm armored foes like Reinhardt. Winston is massively hypersonic as he was able to fight Doomfist, who could dodge his Tesla cannon, and Doomfist actually ripped out Tracer's chrono accelerator, giving him ridiculously high speeds. Winston can take hits from Doomfist, who, as I mentioned before, could level a skyscraper, giving Winston large building levels of durability. Winston has incredibly high stamina, as he can fight for hours without needing a cooldown. And he's also a genius, as he is the one who invented Tracer's chrono accelerator. You know, the thing that allows her to skip through time? Yeah, he made that. And honestly, his only weakness is that he can be a bit lazy at times. Other than that, he's a pretty powerful opponent. Alright, let's see if Beast can stand a chance against the Overwatch's scientist. Beast. He was actually one of the founding X-Men and a normal human by the name of Hank McCoy, but some genetic experimentation later, and now he is simply known as Beast. So what powers does he have? Obviously, being a superhero, he has superhuman characteristics, and he can regenerate pretty well. Like, bullet holes literally do nothing, as they're healed almost instantly. He also has enhanced senses and a genius intellect, and he's also a master hand-to-hand fighter who focuses on pressure points and uses his feet quite often for kicks and other crazy acrobatic monkey-type attacks. So Beast doesn't carry any weapons and doesn't really have any notable techniques, so I guess we'll just move right on into his feats. Beast is physically stronger than Wolverine, who has shown multi-city block-level feats. Beast is massively hypersonic as he is able to fight and keep up with Captain America and Daredevil, who have been shown to dodge bullets before. Beast can take multiple multi-city block-level attacks, as we've seen him fight threats around his power level and fight people such as Wolverine and be fine. Beast has superhuman stamina and an extended melee range with his claws, making him a pretty dangerous foe up close. Beast is also a genius, an award-winning biochemist, and can quote famous people and comic books on demand. He can also pull out complex mathematical equations out of nowhere, and he is also a skilled keyboard musician. I don't know how that's going to help him in a fight, but I thought it would be funny to note. However, Beast does have some weaknesses. Beast has let his primal rage kind of take over sometimes, and it makes it so he doesn't think very much. He just acts out of anger when this happens. That and his enhanced senses can be taken advantage of if someone knows how to exploit them correctly. Alright, let's see which intellectual primate will be the alpha male. Winston is getting ready to leave Gibraltar with some intel as Beast walks in. Beast stares at Winston and goes to grab the intel, but Winston shoots his Tesla cannon at Beast, who dodges quickly. Beast hops up on a wall and drop kicks Winston through a wall into the streets. Winston rocket boosts up into the air and goes to land on Beast. Beast quickly dodges, though, and looks at Winston. Winston runs up and punches Beast against the wall and then jumps over and lands on him. Beast tries to push off Winston, but Winston starts pounding on him like a gorilla. Beast, after taking several hits, gets out of the way and shows his claws. Beast runs up and jumps towards Winston, who shoots him with his Tesla cannon. Winston throws down his shield and starts shocking Beast. Beast gets up while being electrocuted, and he lunges through the shield and starts clawing at Winston. Winston starts stumbling back as Beast slashes at him. Winston manages to throw Beast off, but he is heavily hurt and bleeding. Winston looks at his glasses to see a crack. Beast runs over to attack Winston, who yells and turns red with his eyes starting to glow yellow. Winston grabs Beast and slams him into the ground and starts smashing Beast into pieces. Beast grabs Winston's fist and then kicks him back. Beast jumps over at Winston and grabs onto his back and starts hitting pressure points. Winston falls down to the ground and returns back to normal. Beast goes to punch Winston, but his fist is caught by Winston, who punches him and shocks him with his Tesla cannon. Beast gets back up and jumps at Winston, but Winston electrocutes him. Beast gets back up looking pissed. Beast jumps at Winston through the electric blast as Beast sinks his claws into Winston and rips him open. Beast calms down and retracts his claws. He looks at Winston's inventions and grabs them as he goes back to his lab to research them. Holy shit, that was a close battle, but Beast is our winner. So let's go ahead and go stat by stat to show you why Beast takes the win. So, Winston has skyscraper level feats of strength, and that's thanks to his fight with Doomfist, and that's pretty strong on its own. But Beast is stronger than Wolverine, giving him at least multi-city block levels of power, and that's way stronger than anything Winston can do. Speed is pretty much equal with massively hypersonic, with Winston being able to fight Doomfist, who was able to hit Tracer, and Beast being able to fight Daredevil and Captain America. Durability, Beast takes for the same reason that he takes strength. Skyscraper level just isn't as impressive as a multi-city block level. Stamina, Winston actually gets, but it's not too crazy of an edge. It's just a minor one, and it's nothing really important when the fight can be ended very quickly by Beast. Alright, Beast takes the intelligence edge because before he was part of the X-Men, he dedicated his life to science, and yes, Winston made the Chrono Accelerator, and it's not too big of an edge for Beast, but he does take a slight edge here because I feel that Winston, yeah, he made all his gadgets and whatnot, but he doesn't fully devote his life to science, whereas that's what Beast did before he was, Beast. And Beast, really, the only weakness that is a problem is his senses, but it doesn't matter because Winston wouldn't know much about how to, exploit this, and Beast could end him before he could. And I need to address this. Yes, Primal Rage heals him fully, twice. But it doesn't matter. Beast can kill him before he can use Primal Rage. Plus, Beast heals constantly. So stuff like bullet holes or punches and whatnot aren't going to be a lasting factor against Winston in this fight. So really, Beast just has all of Beast's slight edges add up to him being able to take a win easily. Our winner is Beast.
Next time on Combo Breaker.
Rocky Balboa versus Little Mac.